That's it. All right. All right, thank you.
So good.
So, Cove, why are you getting a donut this morning?
Huh?
Why are you getting a donut this morning?
Don't ask me that.
Capri, why are we getting donuts this morning?
Because we've been so good.
Because you've been so good? Yeah. I'm proud of you. We get donuts on Fridays if we have good behavior? Yeah. Let's see. I've got see, yep. Here's the glazed one. It was on top. There we go. And oh, it's got like Halloween color sprinkles on it. Oh, that looks good, buddy. All right, here you go to school. Eat up, Buttercup. I love you. All right, hang on.
Don't unload yet.
Don't unload yet. I love you.
Unload.
Kobe, I love you.
Love you. Good
You
night.
good? Got it?
Love you.
Good morning, everybody. It is a Friday. We just got home from dropping Cove off at school. Capri's next to me coloring while I eat my breakfast. Pretty busy day today. If you missed my last video, we just took our newly finished camper on its maiden voyage and had a little camping trip last week, and it was magical and perfect. So if you missed that video, go check it out. I'll link it in the description box below. With that being said, we're taking our camper out on its next trip tomorrow's Saturday. So we're just going for one night somewhere close to home that we like to go camp, and there's some good like boulders to climb, and yeah, we're just gonna hang out. It's gonna be kind of cold, so should be interesting. The kids should have fun like climbing and running around. It's a pretty cool little spot. Sorry, I'm starving. Yeah, so today my plan is to finish up some laundry and start getting everybody packed for tomorrow, because basically the plan for tomorrow will be we'll get up, kind of finish packing, cleaning up a little bit, and we will go to Cove's soccer game that's at noon, and then we'll pretty much be leaving straight from there, pick up lunch, come home, pick up the camper, pick up our dogs, because we're actually bringing the dogs camping with us this time. We don't do that a whole lot anymore just because they're so old and they can't hang. But since it's just for one night and we're not going on any like big hikes or anything like that, we're going to be staying like fairly close to the campsite. We've decided to bring them with us. So yeah, we will just be getting everything ready for camping tomorrow. Once soccer's over tomorrow, we're ready to go. So when you have a matching set for the entire load of laundry, every single sock has a match with no strays, it just makes you feel like you have your life together. Am I right? All right, so this vlog is kind of all over the place, but there is one more thing that I wanted to just talk to you guys about. I am about to wash my face and get ready to take Capri to the park, and I'm going to push her in the stroller and attempt to run for the first time in like weeks. My last run ended really poorly, and honestly it was very scary. If you missed some of my previous videos, or if you're new here, basically I am battling stage 4 melanoma, and I've been on treatment now for almost 2 years, and it's not chemotherapy, it's immunotherapy, which is a lot less harsh than chemotherapy, and you can be on it, or depending on the person and the diagnosis, I'm able to stay on this treatment to keep my cancer stable. It hasn't shrunk in a while based on scans, but it is stable and not growing or spreading, so that's good. It's about half the size from when I like started treatment a couple years ago. So yes, all that to say, one of the side effects that I've had from this treatment is this like chronic cough, tightness in my chest, like shortness of breath. It does seem to be exercise induced, almost like exercise induced asthma, but it also has been really bad at night. That's where it's been almost the hardest. I mean, it's hard for me that I can't run because that's what I love to do. So that's just been mentally just frustrating. But the cough at night has been affecting my sleep, and I'm not sleeping until like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then my kids are up by like 6:30 or 7. So I'm just behind on sleep. And that's just that takes like a physical and mental toll on you. So I saw my oncologist. He had me do a CT scan to just make sure there wasn't any like inflammation in my lungs or like blood clots or anything like that. And everything looked fine. And with that being said, like he was like, it might be reflux, it could be asthma that I've like developed since starting treatment, just because, I mean, immunotherapy, like one of the biggest things with that or side effects is it can cause these like autoimmune type responses, just because it's changing the way that your immune system works basically so that it can fight the cancer. But it can make it do all these crazy things and attack like your healthy parts of your body. So anyways, he referred me to a pulmonologist, and that was like 2.5 weeks ago. And honestly, it's been a complete nightmare. My husband has been amazing and has been like, in between him seeing his own patients at work, has been calling different pulmonologist office in town until someone would see me, basically. Finally got a hold of another clinic, and the girl that he talked to was like super empathetic of my situation, which was the first that we've experienced, like the first person that we've talked to that has actually cared. And she said that their first opening wasn't until like December. But she said, with that being said, like someone will definitely cancel before then. So let me put your number down, blah, blah, blah. And we were super hopeful. Literally like maybe 20, 30 minutes later, if that, he gets a call back from her saying that somebody canceled for the very next day. So it was just like such a blessing. They were so nice. And I'm pretty sure when she called back to let us know that someone had canceled, it was like after hours too. It was like 5:30. So this office was just, I'm just so thankful for them. Every single person in that office has been great. So we saw the pulmonologist. My arm is literally like tired from holding my camera. Oh my God. Shut up, Meredith. Stop talking. Get to the point. Nobody cares. Anyways, so I saw the pulmonologist a couple days ago. I explained to her my symptoms, and she very like confidently and like pretty quickly was like, well, I think we can fix this, and I think we can help you. And it sounds like you have, what did she say? I forget the term that she used, like reactive airway disease. And from what I've read, that's not actually a diagnosis, but it's more so just like a description of your symptoms, because it can be caused by so many different things. Some people use it interchangeably with asthma, but it's really not the same thing. Like asthma is a more specific diagnosis, whereas this like reactive airway disease can be caused by lots of different things. And she thinks that it's caused by this like buildup of my treatment. But she thinks that she can fix it. She prescribed me like a 5-day round of steroids or prednisone, and then prescribed me like an inhaler, like a maintenance inhaler that I do daily, and then prescribed me like a rescue inhaler for if I need it. But I don't know if it's because I am just like sleep deprived or whatever, but like I said, I just haven't felt like myself since I haven't been running, because it just brings me so much, like, makes me feel like me, you know, in the midst of all this like cancer stuff. And since I haven't been running, I've just like, honestly, I've felt like a cancer patient, and it makes me like focus mentally on my cancer, and running helps me like escape from it. So I started, anyways, I don't know if it was sleep deprivation or what, but I started crying. Number one, when she said that she could help me, and number two, that she was taking like my symptoms seriously. And number three, she was like, I don't want you to stop running. Like, that's a good thing for you. You need to keep running. And that just like, that meant so much to me. Like, I was like suddenly hopeful that I was going to be able to like get my life back, whereas like I wasn't sure if I was going to be cleared to run like anytime in the near future, as long as I was on this treatment. I just like, I didn't know what to expect. And one thing that made me just like so happy that we saw this doctor specifically, and maybe we weren't able to get into the other clinics, this was just like meant to be. This was a godsend that we were sent to this clinic, because she was just so understanding of like my situation. But she was like, and this is what I've been saying all along, but like people don't understand it. She was like, sometimes it's hard for athletes to be diagnosed or to like have their symptoms be taken seriously, because, you know, they'll come in and be like, oh, well, I used to run like a 6-minute mile and now I can only run an 8-minute mile, and people don't take that seriously. They're like, oh, poor you can't run very fast. But she was like, really, like that's a big difference, and for that to happen so suddenly, like there must be something going on. Anyway, it just made me so happy. So I've been now on the steroid. I've taken 2 of them out of the 5, and I've taken 2 rounds of the like maintenance inhaler. And I've had 2 like pretty good nights of sleep. So I think the inhaler and the prednisone are helping. But I am going to try to take Capri just on a short, like 1 mile maybe, run on a flat loop at the park today, and just see how it goes. And if it goes well, I might meet Nick at the trail later and try to run like another mile like on a trail and see how it goes. Anyway, so I'll take you along, and hopefully it goes well. I'm a little bit nervous, considering my last run was really scary, but I'm gonna do it. It's good for me. I finished a mile, didn't I, Capri? Did I run a whole mile? And you did so good in the stroller. And is mommy coughing a lot? No. I did pretty good. I feel okay. I'm okay, I'll push you. So happy. The run did go more smoothly than the last one, and I didn't feel the same like tightness in my chest and like pain in my chest like the last time that I ran here pushing the stroller. So as you can tell, after being stopped from running for a while, then I did start like coughing up like some like nastiness. It's a lot colder than what I'm used to running. So So I don't know if that has something to do with it, the cold and whatnot, but I definitely felt better this time than the last few times that I've run. And my pulmonologist did say that it was going to take some time, since I've felt this cough and shortness of breath for so long, that it might take some time for me to fully recover. I feel pretty good about it. I felt like I could have kept going, to be honest, but I'm just kind of trying to like ease my way back in a smart way. So only allowed myself to go a mile, and tried to stay like pretty slow, more like a jog than a run. But yeah, feeling pretty good. I might try to run like a short distance on the trail this afternoon to just see how it feels. And I've always got my like rescue inhaler with me in case I need it. But I don't feel like I needed it at this point. Like I was coughing, but definitely wasn't having like an asthma attack like I did the last time I ran. So yeah, I feel really, really good about how that run went. I'm really, really happy. Good afternoon. We are on our way to pick up Cove from school. And then once we pick up Cove, we are going to head to the trails to meet Nick. He's out there mountain biking right now. And we will get there about when he's done. And then he's going to walk around with the kids for a little bit while I go for a short run, like maybe like a 15-minute little run, since the one earlier went so well. I'm gonna try out going out on a trail just for like a mile or so. I will bring you along and let you know how my run goes this afternoon, and hopefully all is well.
That's a box. That thing I do.
How was school?
Good. If I don't break it, I want to get my pencil later.
Well, we are actually going to meet Daddy right now, bud.
At the trail.
I brought you something.
Pretzels.
I brought you pretzels if you want them, but I also...
Gummy worms.
Gummy bears.
They're color.
Capri picked those out at the store
want
today.
both.
You want both?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to roll your window down? Because I do.
Uh-huh. But do it. Roll down mine too.
Okay.
Have a good run, Mom.
Thanks, bud. All right. Hey, come give me hugs. Come give me hugs.
Mama, Ariana.
All right, what language are you speaking?
Ariana. Papa.
Bye. I love you. Be good.
Papa.
All right. So I did not document my run because I was focused on running and didn't want, I don't know, to be distracted by trying to film anything. But anyways, I ran about 1.5 miles, which is like the tiny little loop on the trails that I run. And I felt really good during my run. I got tired at about a mile, which I know that I'm just like, I haven't really run like a normal run in like about a month almost. So yeah, it's been a while, and so I definitely felt tired, but I kept throughout my run like testing myself, so I would make sure that I could take a deep breath without feeling the like tightness in my airway, or like my airway was being restricted, and I felt fine the whole time. I then met back up with Nick and the kids, and after I had stopped running for a while, I definitely like had this little cough, or this urge to cough more, and could feel a little bit of that tightness. So I'm definitely not at 100%, which I knew that, which is why I'm not going on like a 4-mile run or something. But I really just wanted to see if I was capable of running on a trail, because like I think I mentioned previously, but last time I ran on a trail, I only made it a mile, and I had what felt like a pretty severe asthma attack. So, and that was a very flat trail too. This one was a little bit more hilly, not too bad. But this was just a test, a trial run, if you will. So I'm really happy with how it went. And like I said, I'm definitely not 100%, but this is progress, okay? And I'm feeling super hopeful right now that I'm recovering and that one day my body is going to get back to what it used to be able to do. So anyways, I guess I'm going to sign out of this vlog right here. My next video will hopefully be another camping vlog, so stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new and want to see more, please subscribe and turn on your notification bells so you don't miss when I post a new video. And also, I love hearing from you guys in the comments. Like, it really makes my day, and I try to respond to every single one of them. So just keep that in mind. Like, this community on YouTube has become such a great thing for me during my cancer journey, and just in general in motherhood. Like, it's been such a great thing getting to know you guys, and you guys for the most part have just been like so supportive of me, and I just really appreciate it. So just throwing that out there. I will see you guys in the next video. Signing out. Okay, bye.